How Dylan Wang became everyone's favorite leading man. Stop right here and read this first. If you have ever felt your attention lock onto a screen the moment a certain actor appears, then this story is for you. Dylan Wang did not become a favorite by accident. His rise is a journey of growth, presence, and unforgettable scenes that stayed in the hearts of viewers worldwide. Read to the end, share this story with fellow drama lovers, and join the conversation about why Dylan Wang continues to capture the spotlight. Dylan Wang entered the entertainment world with a look that was instantly recognizable, yet it was never just about appearance. From his earliest roles, there was a spark of confidence mixed with sincerity. He carried himself with an ease that made scenes feel alive. Even in moments of silence, his posture and gaze told a story. One of his first breakthrough moments came in a scene where he stood under soft lighting, listening rather than speaking. The camera lingered on his face as emotions shifted gently from curiosity to resolve. Viewers felt drawn in because the moment felt natural and unforced. That scene became widely shared and marked the beginning of his connection with audiences. As his career progressed, Dylan Wang made choices that showed ambition. He did not stay in one type of role. He explored characters that required emotional range and inner conflict. In one memorable episode, his character walks through a crowded space, yet feels completely alone. The sound fades, and the focus narrows to his expression. A slight tightening of the jaw and a steady breath communicate everything. Fans described the moment as mind-opening because it mirrored real feelings of isolation and determination. What truly sets Dylan Wang apart is his ability to balance strength with vulnerability. In romantic scenes, he does not rush emotions. He lets them build slowly, through glances, pauses, and quiet gestures. This approach creates chemistry that feels earned. In one iconic scene, he simply offers a reassuring smile before turning away. That small gesture carried comfort, trust, and warmth, and viewers replayed it countless times. His presence in action-driven moments is equally compelling. He moves with purpose and clarity. Every step feels intentional. In a high-tension scene, his character stands firm, facing a difficult choice. The camera circles slowly as his eyes remain steady. That calm focus under pressure became a defining image of his leading man status. Dylan Wang also understands timing. He knows when to hold back and when to step forward. This skill allows supporting characters to shine while still anchoring the scene. Directors often frame shots around him not because he demands attention, but because he naturally draws it. Another unforgettable moment shows him sitting quietly at night reflecting on past decisions. The setting is simple and still. As he looks upward, a sense of acceptance settles over his expression. There are no dramatic movements, yet the scene feels complete. Fans praise this moment for its honesty and depth. Off-screen, Dylan Wang is known for discipline and humility. He listens, learns, and continuously improves. This mindset reflects in his performances, which grow more refined with each project. Viewers sense this evolution and feel invested in his journey. His global appeal comes from relatability. He portrays characters who struggle, grow, and learn. Audiences see parts of themselves in his roles. This connection transcends language and culture, making him a favorite far beyond one region. As years pass, Dylan Wang continues to redefine what it means to be a leading man. He is not defined by a single role or trend. He builds his legacy through consistency, dedication, and genuine emotion. Dylan Wang reached a turning point when he began choosing roles that demanded patience rather than instant impact. He leaned into characters that unfolded slowly. In one powerful sequence, his character waits in silence as the world moves around him. People pass by. Conversations blur. The camera stays close as his expression remains steady yet thoughtful. That stillness felt intentional. Viewers could sense a decision forming beneath the surface. It was a scene that proved he trusted the audience to feel rather than be told. As his projects grew in scale, so did his command of space. He learned how to use distance and closeness to shape emotion. In a scene set at dawn, he stands a few steps away from another character. The gap between them speaks louder than dialogue. He takes one careful step forward, then stops. The pause creates tension that fills the frame. Fans later described this moment as unforgettable because it showed restraint and confidence working together. Romantic storytelling became another area where Dylan Wang refined his craft. He moved away from obvious gestures and focused on emotional timing. In one scene, he listens while someone speaks about their fears. He does not interrupt. He nods once slowly. When he finally responds, his voice is calm and grounded. That calm becomes reassurance. Viewers felt that safety and sincerity through the screen, which strengthened his reputation as a leading man who feels real. His evolution also appeared in scenes of quiet joy. A simple smile after success. A relaxed posture during a peaceful conversation. These moments added balance to his characters, showing that strength can coexist with warmth. Audiences appreciated this range because it reflected real-life complexity. Behind the camera, Dylan Wang embraced collaboration. He studied scripts closely and worked with directors to understand motivation and rhythm. This preparation allowed him to adjust naturally within scenes. In ensemble moments, he gave space to others while anchoring the story. This generosity elevated entire episodes and made his presence even more valuable. Another widely discussed scene features him standing on a rooftop at night, city lights stretching behind him. He breathes in deeply, then exhales as if releasing weight. The shot holds for several seconds. That breath felt symbolic, a moment of clarity after struggle. Fans connected with it because it mirrored the relief that comes after perseverance. With each project, his performances gained subtlety. He relied less on visible emotion and more on intention. A slight shift in stance. A change in eye focus. These details turned scenes into experiences. Viewers began recognizing his signature style, controlled, sincere, and emotionally grounded. Global audiences responded strongly to this growth. Comments across platforms highlighted how his characters felt approachable yet inspiring. This balance expanded his reach beyond genre boundaries and strengthened his status as a favorite leading man. As the story of Dylan Wang continues, one thing becomes clear. His success is built on listening, learning, and honoring the moment. He does not rush the journey. He allows it to shape him.
Dylan Wang reached a stage where expectations followed him into every new project. Instead of resisting that pressure, he embraced it with calm focus. He understood that being a leading man was no longer about standing at the center of attention, but about guiding the emotional rhythm of each story. In one particularly memorable scene, his character enters a room filled with tension. Conversations pause. The atmosphere shifts. He does not raise his voice or make a dramatic entrance. He simply takes in the space with a steady gaze. That single look changes the energy of the scene. Viewers felt the authority without explanation. It was leadership expressed through presence alone. As his roles matured, Dylan Wang began portraying characters who faced internal conflicts rather than external obstacles. In a quiet moment late in an episode, his character sits alone reviewing past choices. The camera remains still. His eyes soften as understanding settles in. This scene resonated strongly because it reflected growth rather than victory. Fans praised it for its honesty and emotional clarity. His ability to connect with co-stars also deepened. Scenes felt more layered as he responded to subtle cues. A slight nod during a conversation. A delayed response that showed careful thought. These details made interactions feel organic. Audiences sensed genuine connection rather than scripted exchanges. Another scene that gained attention shows him walking away from a situation he once would have confronted directly. The choice to step back signaled maturity. The camera followed his measured steps as he moved forward without looking back. That moment symbolized evolution and self-confidence, qualities that define a true leading man. Dylan Wang also demonstrated versatility through lighter moments. He allowed humor to emerge naturally. A relaxed smile during an ordinary exchange. A quiet laugh shared between characters. These moments balanced intensity with warmth and reminded viewers that strength includes the ability to be open and human. Off-screen, his dedication continued to shape his work. He refined his skills through practice and reflection. This commitment became visible in the consistency of his performances. Each role felt intentional and grounded, reinforcing trust between actor and audience. The global response to his work continued to grow. Viewers from different cultures connected with his portrayal of resilience and empathy. His characters felt accessible and inspiring, bridging gaps through shared emotion. As this chapter closes, Dylan Wang stands as more than a popular actor. He represents a modern leading man defined by awareness, growth, and authenticity. His journey shows that true appeal is built through patience and respect for the craft. If these chapters have followed you through his rise, share them with others who appreciate thoughtful storytelling. Comment on the scenes that stayed with you and stay tuned for the final chapter where we look ahead to the legacy he is still creating.